My mom overstayed her B1 visitor visa. I'm a U.S. citizen, so I was wondering if I can apply the adjustment of status for her.
Yeah, are you over 21?
Yes.
Okay, yes, you can file for her adjustment immediately, presuming she's been here for more than 90 days.
Yes, she's here more than 90 days.
Yes, so the answer is yes. You file the adjustment, you do an I-45, an I-130, an I-765, I-864, I-131, and you file it, and your mom will get a green card. She's an immediate relative and is eligible to adjust.
Okay.
Congratulations.
All right, thank you very much.
All right.
I have one question that I'm married to a U.S. citizen, and we married outside USA in 2016, and I came here for my PhD studies on F1 visa. So my wife came in 2018 to U.S. When I came to U.S. in 2017, I took private insurance from my university.
I'm confused. You're on an F1, and your wife's a citizen, or she came on an F2 in 2018?
She's a citizen.
Okay, so what do you mean she came in 2018? How she lived somewhere else?
She was living with her parents outside.
Okay,
US.
fine. All right, so you're married to her. Why don't you just adjust your status and get a green card?
No. The issue is regarding the insurance. When I came to US, I took Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance from my university.
Sure.
So when she came to US in 2018, she applied for. She was not working at that. She's not working. She's applying for her residency. So she applied for Mass Health insurance, and Mass Health asked us, "Do you want the insurance for your spouse?" So we asked the university. So they said that you can, on the website, you can get the waiver for your spouse, and then we applied for the waiver.
What's the problem? So you got medical insurance. What's the problem?
So after
just tell me you're giving me a timeline of your entire life. Tell me what your problem is.
So initially they accepted the waiver, but later on
who accepted the waiver? For your health insurance?
Yeah, for the health insurance.
Well, what's the problem with immigration? I'm not an insurance broker, so tell me what the problem is with immigration.
The problem is that later on, health company send us one form, then to be signed by the university. University said that you might be violating the terms of F1 visa. You are not supposed to take this insurance.
Okay.
This might cause some problem in immigration or adjustment of status if you want to apply in future.
No.
So now we have dropped that insurance.
You'll get a green card. Let your wife file an adjustment. You'll get a green card. Don't worry about the insurance.
So will this come under public charge?
No.
I was worried about. We were worried about that.
No.
And the director of ISS also said that she will give us the letter that as soon as we come to know this, we have dropped the insurance.
Imran, they look at the totality of circumstances. Even if this was some sort of government subsidized insurance, it's not a big deal. You'll get your green card. I promise you. Let her file your adjustment. I promise you, from the bottom of my heart, you will get a green card. It will not.
Should we go to pay back the money?
No, just leave it. Just file. You didn't get Medicaid. Okay, you got some sort of subsidized government insurance. I don't know, whatever it is, but it's not Medicaid. You're off of it now. All right. It's one thing if you said I applied for Medicaid. That's a different story. Okay, so don't worry about it. File your adjustment. You don't have to pay anything back. If you're going to spend any money whatsoever, just hire me and I'll take care of it for you, okay? And do your adjustment. I promise you'll be fine. All right? So hold on one second.
Okay.
All right.
I moved out of my residence a year ago. In February 2018, I moved out of my always home. I lived there for 9 years, and I failed to report my change of address. I just did it like a week ago.
Right.
And I'm a little nervous because I did a change with UPS and the postal services and everything, and they're probably going to see that.
Karina, my dear. Okay, this is a situation where Donald Trump is making everybody freak out. Okay, he made Imran freak out about some sort of health insurance that he applied for that he never took, and now he's making you freak out that you didn't put your change of status or change of address. Okay, there is no law in the entire United States of America that says because you didn't notify immigration that you changed an address that you will get deported or you can't travel or anything else. Are you supposed to do it? Yes, but there's no penalty if you don't. So don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. One question. Can I ask you?
Yes.
Can I add this? If I had Medicaid for 2 years, I'm a permanent resident for 10 years, and I haven't applied for my citizenship yet, but I applied for Medicaid, and I've been in Medicaid for 2 years. That bars me for my citizenship?
No, because you don't have to prove that you're above the poverty level to become a citizen. If you were applying from nothing to a green card, it would be a problem, but not a problem from green card to citizen. You're entitled to it.
Okay. All right.
So everything you've told me, relax.
I have 3 questions regarding my immigration stuff.
Uh-huh.
The first one should be, this is my year number 5 in America with my green card.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be filing for my citizenship in October.
Okay.
So, October is going to make me like 5 years.
Good.
Now, I'm just trying to do my due diligence to make sure like everything is in place. And the first question is that I have in the list is, I know I got here, I didn't know about the selective service.
How old are you now?
Right now I'm 30.
It's too late to file now because you had to do it before you were 26.
Actually, when I discover, when I decided to go to school, they talk about, that's where I discovered the selective
Okay,
service.
all right. So two things. Two things, Mama.
I asked them.
2 things. Okay, number 1, you can go to Selective Service on their website and see if they ever mailed you anything to do it. If you didn't knowingly know not to do it, they can't hold it against you. If you knew to do it and you didn't do it, that's a different story. Also, if it's more than 5 years after your 26th birthday, then it's past the point already, so don't worry about it. So you can do one of 2 things. You can either prove I didn't know it, or you just wait 5 years after your 26th birthday and then file your citizenship.
I have the proof because I already write to selective service like 3 years ago when I discovered.
Okay, so you did it all. Okay, fine. Okay.
So they sent me a letter.
Right, saying they never notified you. Okay.
Yeah, they already know. So I have the letter.
Okay, good.
So I was just trying to make sure like that's not going to be a big deal when I'm going to apply for my citizenship.
No,
right?
as long as you have proof that you were never notified, then it's okay.
Okay. The next question is, what is the best way for me, or the quickest one, to get my fiancé with me? She's living out of America, and so I'm trying to know what is the best scenario for me to make her come here.
You go marry her right now and file for her now. That's the best scenario. The quicker you marry her, the quicker she gets here.
Oh, so I'm not supposed
even as
to
a
wait
resident. No, even as a resident. Because if you marry her now and you file for her now, by the time you become a citizen, the I-130 will be approved. You could upgrade it, and she'll get a visa appointment in a few months. Versus waiting to become a citizen, then going to marry her, and then waiting another 18 months.
Oh, so what about the fiancé stuff?
There is no fiancé visa for green card, just for a citizen. That's why I said go marry her now.
Oh, wow. Okay, so the process is gonna take like how long to be ready? Like
let's say you marry her tomorrow and you file for her on Monday, which isn't gonna happen because you got to leave the country. But just hypothetically, and you never become a citizen, it'll be about 3 years. Assuming you file for your citizenship in October and you become a citizen the following October, so that would be October of 2020. You're a citizen. I would assume the I-130 would already be approved, and she would be here sometime over the winter of 2020 going into 2021.
So the process is going to take 1 year for me to be American citizen?
Well, I don't know, maybe longer, but right now it's 12 to 18 months. I'm giving you I'm giving you guesses.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so the quickest one for me in my scenario is the marriage.
Correct.
Wow. Is there any way for me to go through a kind of background check before I apply, just to make sure like I'm okay with everything?
You can, the only background check you can do is you can do an FBI background check. It'll check about your criminal records. But assuming you've never been arrested, there's nothing to check on your background. You don't have to worry about it.
I've never been arrested.
Then don't worry about it. You already answered your question.
Okay.
All right?
I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, Momo.
The immigration approved my petition in 2015 December. And then they pending my green card application for 2 years. Mm-hmm. And I hired like another attorney for that. And that attorney sent an email to supervisor and like that, and then they send me tentative to revoke letter. They say your court order is not properly issued by state law like that. And the attorney say we need to amend the order. And he go to the court and amend the order, but he did late. And because immigration give us 30 days. But when he did a court order...
All right, sing. This is a special juvenile immigrant. Apparently, you did your guardianship over the age of 18 in New York, and now immigration says that guardianship over the age of 18, it's denied. So you have to appeal all of this.
No, that he don't do appeal because immigration denied my case. Then they reopen. So my lawyer say your case is reopened.
Great.
So, but I go to immigration office for verification. So what happened with my case? And they say that's denied. The reopen is by mistake. So they're still showing reopen, but it's revoked. They already revoked my petition.
What do you want me to do for you?
So then I have other question. Like I do.
You didn't ask a question. You just told me your sad story. So what I'm saying is, if it was denied, you should appeal it. And if it hasn't been appealed, you should try to appeal it now. Hopefully you can. I don't know what your lawyer's doing for you, because you just took me through a very long, involved story about a SIDS case that got denied. I'm not interested in what your lawyer said. Your lawyer doesn't know. I'm not interested, because he said what you need to do is bring in that file to me. Okay, I could almost assure you that it was denied because you were over the age of 18. And that lawyer made a motion to reopen your case, and they said, okay, case reopened, we're looking at it again, case denied, which is what immigration does all the time. Your case should have been on appeal and just fight it out that immigration is interpreting the laws wrong. I don't know what to say to you. I got to look at the paperwork and see. So hold on one second, okay?
I have a question. I'm a U.S. citizen, and I'm trying to adjust my mother's status. She came on a visiting visa.
Okay. And you're over 21?
Yes.
And your mom has been here for more than 90 days?
Yes.
And I assume you're a citizen? Okay, so then you want to file an adjustment. You file an I-45, an I-130, an I-864, the I-765, the I-131. You want the whole adjustment package.
Oh, okay. But her visa expired.
That doesn't matter. The fact that she made a legal entry into America, it doesn't matter that she overstayed her time, or it doesn't even matter that her visa expired. Put in the adjustment. The day you put in the adjustment, she's legal.
Oh, okay. Thanks so much. I'll worry about that.
No, you don't have to worry at all. And if you need help, hold on 1 second. But everything sounds good. Hold on.
Okay.
All right.
Mom filed for her, but she's in Jamaica, and she's in Jamaica for 5 years now. But her green card now is up until 2022. Can she come back or no?
How long has she been out of the country?
5 years.
Well, if she comes back and they know she's been out of the country for 5 years, they're going to turn her around at the airport. So what she needs to do is she needs to go to the U.S. Embassy. What country is she in right now?
Jamaica.
Okay, so she needs to go to the Kingston, Jamaica, and she can do one of two things. She can say, you know what, I had a green card. I never used it in 5 years. I don't want to live in America as a green card holder, and I want to trade it in for a visitor's visa. And the U.S. I'm not saying to do this. I'm saying you have two options. And the U.S. Embassy will trade that green card for a visitor's visa all day long. Okay? If Shane, you're a citizen?
No, I'm just a green card holder.
Okay, fine. All right.
Well.
Okay, so she can do that. That's one thing. The other thing she can do is she can go into the U.S. Embassy and say, I have this green card. I never meant... I think Shane's filling up his car with gas.
No, I'm on the line same way.
Okay, all right. So the other choice she can do is she can go to the U.S. Embassy and say, I have this green card. I never meant to abandon my residence in America. I have proof that I never meant to abandon my residence in America because I have my family there, my property there. I don't know, whatever she's got here to show that she has ties in America. And this is the reason why I stayed out. I have a very valid reason. And if the embassy believes all of this, they'll give her what's called an SB1 visa to allow her to come back on a one-time entry to maintain her permanent residence. So she has two ways to go about doing it, depending on what she wants out of life.
Okay.
All right, so hold on 1 second. We can help you if you need help. Let's go to Sid in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Sid.
Hey, good evening, Brad.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing today?
Great. What's going on?
Oh, not too bad. I have a quick question. If someone have a pending I-485 and you have already got your work authorization, and along the line you fight to renew your work authorization, and it was pending, and the extension of receipt that was given to you is almost expired. Is there anything someone can do?
The only thing you can do is either wait or sue the government. You're not going to sue the government because by the time you sue them and get into court, you're going to get your work permit anyway. So unfortunately, you just got to wait it out, and they screw you. They royally screw you these days.
But the green card application is almost 2 years now.
Okay,
and we haven't had anything from there.
Then, Sid, this is what you should do, okay? In about 2 minutes, we're gonna play a segment that we like to call Abadir Sues the Government.
Yeah, I heard about Abadi.
And you
I
have
know
to,
the guy.
you have to do a mandamus.
You
got to do the mandamus. That's really what it is. All right? The government, when you're immediately eligible for a green card, the government there's no way in the world the government should tell you you got to wait 2 years for a green card. You should be waiting for a green card for several months, and that's it. And if you go for an interview and it's more than 120 days, there's no way they should be telling you got to wait. The government is violating everybody who files. They're violating their rights. So I can't scream enough from the top of my building and the top of my studio, sue the government. They will capitulate in 2 seconds, I promise you.
No, okay. Maybe I will have to talk with the bad guy because even right now, the company that we work for won't allow us to work because the working authorization has been expired.
Right.
Plus the extension has been expired. Then we call them and they were like, they have a lot of applications.
Trump is trying to slow everything down. He rallies against illegal immigration, but when people try to do it legally, he screws them also because he just wants to get rid of all immigrants. Legal, it doesn't matter. He's frustrating everybody.